Today is World Rivers Day, an initiative started right here in BC aimed at improving the health of our waterways, particularly in urban areas. While we've come a long way, experts say there are still a number of threats that need to be dealt with. CTV's Stephen Smart reports.
Digging, planting, and clearing out what doesn't belong, volunteers are working to clean up this stream in the middle of Burnaby. 20 years ago, this was essentially a concrete ditch. Today, Guichon Creek has been restored. It's all part of the efforts of World Rivers Day, an initiative aimed at getting everyone to recognize the importance of local waterways.
Every community has a nearby stream or river like this that community residents spend time along, and I think to appreciate that they have incredible natural, cultural, and recreational values, and that we should do everything we can to ensure they're properly managed.
Aside from some fun, today's event also allowed everyone to take part in the final stage of the Guichon Creek cleanup, the return of life in the form of tiny cutthroat trout.
It was really good, good for the fish and the stream. If most of the fish die, then the chain will kind of break, because then ducks won't eat, and then the ducks will die, and then a bunch of chain reactions and stuff.
BC's Environment Minister used the event to announce the cleanup of another waterway, the Okanagan River between Okanagan Falls and Oliver. In the 1950s, concrete channels were installed to prevent flooding. Unfortunately, this also made it nearly impossible for fish to thrive. Over the next few months, the river will be returned to a more natural state. Well, the situation here in Burnaby is definitely a good news story. The news is not nearly as good in many other parts of the province, as human activity continues to put many waterways and those who rely on them at risk. Threats from development, pollution, and industry continue to damage rivers all over the province. Just yesterday, oil leaking from this trailer killed a number of fish in this creek off 80th Avenue in Surrey. But despite the threats, Angelo remains optimistic.
While there are still issues out there, we also see signs of hope. And what's happened right here along Guichon Creek, there's no better example of that.
Stephen Smart, CTV News, Burnaby.